So, good afternoon. Today is Monday. Hopefully, everybody had a great weekend. Um, and time is flying by. It is Christmas week. Christmas is on Monday, next Monday. But yeah, hopefully, everybody is having a good day so far. And, got your Christmas shopping done if that's what you're going to do, or whatever it is that you celebrate, or um, yeah, hopefully you just in good health, right? Good life, whatever, right? Um so today I want to talk about um a post that it's actually from a book that I used last year, I think. Um or yeah, last year. I did a lot of my episodes based on excerpts from this book, and I can't remember the name of the book right now, but I happened to find uh, a screenshot that I had taken like maybe earlier this year, um, from the book, and probably just never got a chance to talk about it. So it's titled "The Universe Has a Plan." When the sky is dark and each day feels like a demanding uphill climb, know that the universe has a plan. When you are happy, fulfilled, and your dearest wishes manifest, know that the universe has a plan. Nothing is out of order in the perfectly orchestrated timing of your life. Nothing is random or meaningless, nor are you ever alone. You are always being watched over and guided through every phase of your life. You need to do your part to heal and overcome obstacles, but an invisible helping hand is always there. Even when you feel lonely or depressed and you can't find a solution to whatever is blocking you, know that the answers will come. That's where faith comes in. When you hold this all inclusive view of your entire life, both the obstacles and periods of grace, you will profoundly connect with your own destiny. And it says, set your intention. I will accept that everything I encounter has a divinely inspired message to help my spirit evolve. I will have faith in my intuition and trust that I'm on the right path, whatever it is, smooth or rugged. So, yeah, I felt like this was a good excerpt, good thing to talk about. Definitely experiencing that this year. And that was my dog. Um, and yeah, so I want to talk about it. So the universe definitely has a plan. It's just I feel like I've said this before so many times that it's the frustrating part is that we don't always get to see the plan and we don't always get to know what the plan is. We just have to walk by blind faith every day, no matter what it's looking like. You have to keep walking forward and trust. And I feel like that's where it's saying like having intuition is important, because having faith in your intuition and trusting that you're on the right path is very important, because faith having faith in your own intuition and trusting yourself is vital to the plan. Because I don't know about you, but when I start letting doubt in, or negative thoughts, or just negative influences, or thinking the worst, that's when not only do things get bad and you attract that, but you start to mess with your intuition and you mess with your trust. And so then you start to literally like overthink things, and you don't know, then that's when you're like, I don't know what to do. And you feel like, oh, I can't, you just can't figure it out. And that's when you're not having faith in yourself. You're not even, because like it's tough to do this, because if you are, what you're looking at in the physical realm is not exactly what you've planned for yourself, picture for yourself, or it's not looking great, then it's very hard to still be like, well, things are gonna get great. Like, I feel like I've said this before, and I definitely have experienced it a lot this year. Like, I definitely appreciate people that I know that are close to me, and or just people that reach out and say, like, it's gonna get better, or something's gonna come about, you're gonna find something. Like, I understand that and I believe it too, but it's hard to really be like, have faith in that. And like, maybe, I guess, to say 100% faith, because it is going to happen. Everything happens, like it said, according to the plan. It's just having that 100% faith all the time is um, it's very hard to do, and you have to train yourself to do that. We're humans, you know what I mean? We have days that we're good, days that we're not. We have things like, when you have things back to back that happen to you, it's very hard to still be like, it's gonna be fine, like I feel like. But then also, like, when you do have things back to back and you start to doubt that things are going to be fine, then you probably do attract more negative things, and then that's when it's really going to test your faith, because it's like, oh, you don't believe. It's almost like the universe, like, saying, like, oh, you don't believe that things are going to get better. Well, let me test that, and, like, put the pressure, apply the pressure. So I feel like when you do walk by faith and you have a positive mindset and a positive outlook, and have an abundance mindset, no matter what obstacles are coming your way, have already come your way, or you've overcome, things can be smoother. Um and sometimes it'll still be rugged even when you have that mindset. It's really just, at the end of the day, it's a part of the plan, and you have to ride the wave, and you have to still try to figure out day by day, like, how you're going to get to where you're trying to go, and have a plan for yourself. Yes, the universe can have a plan, but the goal should be to, like, have your own plan too, and try to match it, like, match what you're here to do, and, like, figure that out. And a part of that is going to have a lot of twisted turns, ups and downs. It's going to be days that you doubt it, days that you 100% all in. So I would say, have grace, give yourself grace too, because you are a human being, and we have emotions, we have things that just, sometimes it's like life be lifing, and you get tired, right? You get tired of thinking positive. You get tired of the rejections. You get tired of things looking the way it's looking. And the problem is, like, we have outside things that influence it too, because you see other people. We have social media now, so you see other people winning, and you're like, I want to win too. And then when you're not winning, you're like, why am I not able to get to where I want to be, and what am I doing wrong? And then, like I said, that's bringing in negative energy, negative doubt, and you're questioning, and maybe not on purpose, but you're questioning your faith, you're questioning your higher self, and you're not trusting your higher self, that, hey, at the end of the day, no, whatever it's looking like, clearly it's, not only is it part of the plan, but it's what you need. You're always where you need to be in life, no matter what it's looking like. Even if you just, I don't know, like, my instance, like, if you just lost your job, like, that's supposed to happen. That's where you need to be. You need this for something within you. It's not something that you're gonna know right away all the time, but you eventually will understand why you are going through, or went through whatever it is that you're going through, and why you're in the space that you're in today, right now. When you're listening to this, like, it's all a part of the plan. And so, nothing is random or meaningless, like I said, and neither are you. So, and you're never alone either. Like, I've said this again too. Like, you should always know that you have yourself. First of all, you can go to God. You could go to your higher self. You could go to your friends, your family, whoever it is that you trust to talk to about things, and work things out and stuff like that. Utilize that. Utilize your resources. Don't try to do everything alone, because that's not what we're here for. You're not here to do everything alone, and you can't do everything alone. That's just the way life is. Like, you need other people, you need community, you need other people. Like it's just that's how it is. And your job is to find the right people, making sure that you're not just going to anybody, and also having practicing discernment, practice and knowing when, hey, maybe in this season this person was a useful tool to you and they were a helping hand or supportive figure, and then as you're going into your next season or your next level, like they can't go with you. I did an episode last time was about leveling up and how like some people just can't go with you, and that's okay too. It doesn't have to mean that they're a bad person or you're a bad person. It's just it's all a part of the plan. It's a part of the game. It's the life, and like you just got to go with it, and you have to accept it. And the faster and the quicker that you're able to accept how things are unfolding in your life, day by day, minute by minute, hour by hour, like the easier and smoother it will be for you. Don't try to dwell on the past and try to dwell on why something happened to you. I said that too. Like learning how to practice saying to yourself, not why is this happening to me, but what is this trying to teach me? Or not why is this happening to me, but what do I need to accomplish in this phase of life or in this season of life, right? Everything is a part of a plan, and nothing is coincidence. Nothing is a shock to the spiritual realm, because it's already happened in the spirit. It's just manifesting and coming out in the physical where we are on earth. And it's like when things are happening, like, okay, if a good thing is happening here or a bad thing is happening here, not only has it already happened prior to in the spirit, but it's already been resolved too. It's just waiting for you to catch up to figure out the plan. That's why it's always, they say it's important not to stay stuck. And like I said, staying in misery or feeling sorry for yourself and feeling like, oh, why is this happening to me? Because your higher self is looking back at you like, would you get up and come on? Like we got, you know what I mean? Like I already figured it out. I'm waiting for you. Like that's why you have context clues within your time on earth. Like you have, I'm not the only person, like everybody experiences that, where you have coincidences, or what we call are coincidences, but they're not a coincidence. But it's really like context clues of like, okay, you're on the right path. Come on, keep going. Like you need to do this, or you need to do this task to get to where it is. Like I have the solution already. And that is a part of like trusting your intuition, which is rolled into your higher self. And so the faster you can learn how to do that, the better for you. You can just keep going. And nothing is permanent, and when you're in a tough space, you have to embrace it. You don't have to live in it, you don't have to stay in there, but you have to embrace it and realize that it's a part of what you need to go through, and do the work to get to the next step. And same thing when something good is happening, it's not going to be forever. So enjoy it, appreciate it, show gratitude, and live in it, live in the moment. And don't be greedy and try to multiply it, or um not be grateful and think that you should have got more or something like that. Like just always learning how to practice gratitude in life, but having the balance of gratitude, but also knowing that you deserve the best, and being open to that, and having an abundance mindset. And so, yeah, I feel like I'm trying to think what else I could really pick point on that besides um, just learning how to love the process, and live in it, and embrace it, and appreciate it. You have to learn how to appreciate everything, the good and the bad. Appreciate when people leave your life. Appreciate when people stay. Appreciate the people who go hard for you. Appreciate the people who don't. They're both sides are teaching you a really valuable lesson, which is that you have to always be there for you. You have to always love you, and you always have to go hard for you. You can't pour from an empty cup. You always have to continue to fill your cup. You have to learn how to adjust to yourself as you grow as well. There are certain things that would satisfy you or make you that worked for you in your life at a certain stage that no longer work as you grow as a person. And you have to learn, you have to pretty much relearn yourself. So that's why I feel like also when it comes to relationships, like understanding that we can't get mad at the other person for growing and no longer serving a purpose in our life, or vice versa, or um also learning how to grow with each other, like learning that you'd want someone who's growing as a person and evolving, so you have to learn that they're learning how to understand who they are too at the same time as you are, and just like you are trying to learn who you are while they're trying to learn you too. So it's all about patience and balance and just um, going with it. I feel like as long as you guys are on the same page about that process and how neither of you have full control over the speed at which you grow, that's how it can work. And so, not even just in relationship terms, but also just yourself and your higher self, like being patient with yourself, being patient with your higher self, and your higher self, vice versa, like being patient with you, knowing that while you're here, like you are going to have those times when you're not going to understand, you're not going to know what to do. And those are the times when you have to kind of step back and take a step back, take a break, evaluate the situation, and try to understand, figure out what is the best solution for you at this time. And know that just because you pick a solution, it doesn't mean that if it doesn't work out, then that's the end. Like you could always go back to the drawing board and pick a different route, pick a different solution, right? Like don't get stuck in one thing, and just because it didn't work out, now you can't achieve what it is that you're trying to achieve. Always understand that life is all about twists and turns, ups and downs, and the good with the bad. And at the end of the day, the main character, which is you, plays such a vital position in how things go or don't go. So understanding that and being proud of that, like that you are such an important figure within your life and within other people's lives too, because you know everyone that we meet is not it's not an accident. It's all a part of your story plus their story. There's a reason why you're meeting these people, and people come in and out of your life. Like there's a reason for that. You're helping them learn lessons too. So just giving yourself grace, giving other people grace, and understanding that at the end of the day, there is a plan, and you have to just be open to that. You have to be open to the plan, and you have to be willing to fulfill the plan, even if it's not matching exactly what you thought. But I feel like also when it comes to the plan, that at the end of the day, you have desires in your heart for certain things for a reason, because it is a part of your plan. And even if you can't physically see those things coming into fruition and manifestation today or right now this year, it doesn't mean that it's not going to come. It's just on a different timeline than what you have in your head. I think that's always the disconnect. It's not about what you want for yourself or what you are praying for yourself. Like if you're praying for marriage or kids or to move or a new job or things like that, and it's not physically there today, this year, or looks like it's going to come this year or next year, it doesn't mean that those things aren't meant for you. It's just, it's always, I feel like it's the time. The timing is the thing. It's the, okay, well, these things are not, I'm not desiring these things just out of nowhere. It clearly it is part for my life. It's just, it's a part of the plan. It's just, I don't know the timestamp of when that's going to come about. But until then, I'm going to remain open to possibilities that come about in my life to potentially lead me into being able to achieve these goals or things that I want for myself, but also being open to how those things come about, because you might think that it's going to be one way and it's going to be a completely different thing. Like the physical aspect, I mean, in that terms, like the physical part might be different than what you believe, but you're still going to get the manifestation that you want. So just knowing that, again, the universe has a plan, You are a part of the plan. You agreed to the plan before you got here in the spiritual realm. So that too, it could be used and like to remember, like, all right, I agreed to this. So clearly, if my spiritual and my spirit agreed to this, then I'm trusting in my spirit to know that I wouldn't agree to something that is not conducive to me or not something that will make me happy in the end. So even if I'm not happy today how it looks, I have to keep going because I trust in myself that I did pick a life that I would be fulfilled in. And sometimes I know for me, when I do that, it just calms me down, and it also helps me to be like, all right, let me keep going forward because I want to see what it is that I really signed up for and what I agreed to. Um, and again, that just requires like faith in yourself that you signed up for something good, right? But also you have to have faith that you're on the right path, like it said, to get to that thing, right? You don't want to go on the wrong path and never get to experience the things that it is that you were here to experience, all because you chose the right path. And even when we choose the wrong path, we have to be able to have discernment to recognize that, hey, this isn't working for me, this is not for me, and now I got to go a different direction rather than staying in the same spot and trying to complain or um, change the plan, because you can't change the plan. You just got to change you have to change you in the sense of evolving and learning to grow with the plan, which is your life. So try and go over that real quick again to see if there's anything else I can highlight, but I feel like overall it's pretty self-explanatory. Just nothing's out of order, everything is on divine timing, and we have to really trust that 100% that it's all going to work out, and it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the timing. You just have to keep going. You never know. It could be tomorrow morning, or it could be on New Year's Day, or, you know, February, March, whatever the months, right? So it could be, it could be next year. It could be 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 7, 10, whatever. It's whatever it's going to be is going to be. At the end of the day got to end. So, you know, that's my new catchphrase now. Like, at the end of the day gotta end. So really, that wraps up my some 2023 too. Like, at the end of the day gotta end. Whatever's gonna be is gonna be. You can only do so much on your part. You have to, no matter what obstacles are coming your way, how much rejection you are facing, you still have to know that you are worth it. You are meant for greatness, and you will be great. You are great right now, but you're great. You're meant for even more greatness. You're meant for even more abundance in your life. You're meant to go even higher than where you are. So stay faithful in yourself. Stay faithful in your life and those around you, that you will get there. And stay faithful in the plan. Stay faithful in the plan. Even though you can't see the plan, we don't know if for sure what the plan is. You have your plan for yourself, but again, like I said, you have to make sure you're matching with the universe's plan for you. So you have to just have faith. You have to have an abundance of faith. Faith is so important. I feel like faith is even more important than timing, because again, even with timing, like, hey, you might have been praying for something and the timing comes, and you could be like, oh, all right, say like it all matches up and the time is there. But if you don't have faith in yourself and you don't have faith in your life, then when the opportunity comes, you could miss it because you could think, oh, this is too good to be true, or nah, this is not it, or this can't be, right? And that's that negative doubt that comes in that could block your blessing. So don't block your blessings. Stay faithful, stay positive, believe that everything is happening for you, not to you. And it's all going to work out. It's all a part of the plan. So hope that was helpful to somebody, anybody, multiple people. So um, stay positive, stay healthy as we end the year. Think about what it is that you want to accomplish next year and how you want your life to be next year. start thinking about that now. I mean, you could have been thinking about that earlier, but still never too late to do that. And believe that things could turn around. This year could have been a crazy year. It was definitely a crazy year for me, but it was also a really great year. And I feel like it has created the pathway for next year to be a really great year also. So yeah, I would say stay positive in that. Like, think about next year. Think about how you want to end this year and how you want to go into the next year, and what next year that you hope it will bring to you and that you can achieve. Other than that, just enjoy your holiday. If I don't make an episode again, well, I won't make one again before Christmas because it's like Christmas weekend or something. But um, hopefully I'll probably try to do one before New Year's. But if not, I hope that you have a great Christmas, Kwanzaa, on New Year. I don't know any other ones. Hanukkah. Well, I think Hanukkah already passed, but um yeah, I don't know anybody who celebrates Hanukkah, and definitely Christmas and Kwanzaa and New Year's. Um yeah, I hope that you guys have a great holiday, relax holiday with your family, friends, whoever it is that you celebrate with yourself. And as always, I am your host, Chanel, and this is the Black Hippie Lounge podcast. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the podcast. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Black Hippie Lounge. Follow me on Facebook, which is by my name, Chanel Coney. And then I think that's all that I have. Oh, I have Twitter also, but I don't really use it. But that is also at Black Hippie Lounge. But if you go to my Instagram or my TikTok, you will be able to click the link tree that will allow you to follow my socials and how to listen to the podcast. So thank you again for listening. I am your host, Chanel. And remember, the universe has a plan. Just have faith and take care. Meditate, manifest, invest in you. Join me on my spiritual journey as I elevate myself and like-minded listeners to a higher level mentally, physically, and spiritually. Thank you for listening. This is Black Hippie Lounge, and I am your host, Chanel.